What's going on, guys, and welcome back. Thank you for tuning in one more time to Chaos TV. Of course, this is my Monday Night Raw review, and oh my god, hands on the head, the whole show just about. Was it just me, or was this one of the better Monday Night Raw episodes that we've seen in quite some time, even leading in to WrestleMania? You know, you had the bigger moments leading in, but this one just, oh my god, it just, the whole way through just seemed kind of ridiculous. I made, of course, a list, bam, as you can see, just a few keynotes. We'll start off, I'll just go through it just like normal. Cena comes out and wants a title shot. He says that he wants The Rock versus Cena for the WWE title at WrestleMania next year. Now, I'm not going to disagree that would be like an added bonus to make that match mean a little bit more, but I think that they don't need to do that. And I told somebody in a comment either yesterday or, well, no, it was probably today, that I don't see the need to put a title on this, because this match should mean much more than a title, you know, for either man. The Rock's had plenty, John Cena's had plenty, end of story. Orton, Morrison, Ziggler, and Truth all come out saying they want it. The general manager chimes in and says we're going to have something innovative. We're going to have a gauntlet match. Okay, innovative. Yeah, that's like saying Chris Chaos has come up with a new kind of match, if we will. We're tired of having outside interference, so we're gonna put some chain link fence around the ring and call it a cage match. And what the hell? That's so stupid. Not new. The Bellas, more importantly, I believe it was Brie Bella, wins the Divas title. I told you there's going to be a Divas title match. I completely forgot about her winning that little battle royal weeks ago. But, you know, that's what happens. Sin Cara had a great match with Primo, and I got to give it up to WWE for putting on this match, because I know that when Sin Cara debuted, officially, his official match, first match in the WWE, it was a Friday night, I believe, a couple of weeks ago in Champaign, Illinois, against Primo. And from fan reports and from a friend of mine who was actually in attendance, they just stole the show. I mean, they had a spectacular match. Well, I don't know if they stole the show or not, but it was a great match. And, you know, I have always kind of favored Primo. I always looked at Primo and I thought, you know what, this guy right here, he could be the next Pedro Morales. And for those of you who don't know who Pedro Morales is, go look it up. Now, you know, I'm really surprised that they gave them the time to go as they did. I mean, they gave them probably, I mean, that match was over 10 minutes. It had to be. At least it felt like it was. Kudos to WWE for letting that match go on as long as it did. Then you had the 8-man debacle. The Core versus the Apple, which was funny. I love Santino. King versus Swagger. This is furthering the King-Cole feud, but This is also doing a couple other things. This is going to turn Swagger babyface, it looks like, which I don't. I think it should be done. I think it should have already been done, but anyway. And it also proves to me and to everybody else that Cole would make a phenomenal wrestling manager, or an entertainment manager, whatever. Because Michael Cole is just, I mean, there's nobody better. Even Vicky's not better than him. Vicky is the only other manager, per se, that they have in the WWE, besides Maurice, but that doesn't really qualify to me. It does, but it don't. She's kind of like just the girlfriend who's there for him, whatever. And that's, you know, if you watch NXT, you know what's going on there. I don't even watch NXT, but I still know what's going on. Let me shoot up to the main event first before I talk about what everybody probably wants me to talk about. The innovative gauntlet match. Ziggler beats Orton, which going into this, I thought Orton was gonna win this whole thing. But I I can see now that they're going to continue the feud between Orton and Punk, which I like. I'm a fan of that. I'm glad to see that they're actually going to continue a good feud, and that was a good feud. So, and the new Nexus coming back, it needed to happen. So Ziggler wins that. Truth comes out and beats Ziggler, and then Truth beats Morrison, which is, everybody thinks, oh, finally we're going to get Morrison. No, we're not going to get Morrison. Why would we even think that? Morrison's in the doghouse. He was just another name to put up there because they didn't have anybody else to put in there. I mean, they could have put other people in there, but they chose not to. And then you had Truth and Cena, which Cena had a good match. I couldn't believe, because he carried, he did all the work offensively, in which I thought he did a couple of things. The gut wrenches that he did, a drop kick, which you don't see Cena do all the time. And the drop kick was horrible, but still, it just added a little bit that shows Cena can do things. He just, but he's the brawler mentality, and a lot of people don't understand that because it used to be with Stone Cold, he wasn't a wrestler, he was a brawler. And that was just the way he was built, and that's the way Cena's built, but a lot of people are angry by that. And this is what I've come to realize over the last, 6 to 8 months, is Cena's built and pushed like Stone Cold, but, just a little different. He's still a brawler, and a lot of people are upset by that. They're like, oh, Cena should wrestle, blah, blah. Well, now there is no wrestling anymore, so now you got no reason to complain. Anyway, a double DQ because Miz and Alex Riley break in and break the match up, and now Triple Threat Extreme Rules. Yay, yay, Truth gets pushed. Now, real quick, I just want to say I'm very... I hate that Adam Copeland, who everybody knows is Edge, is being forced to retire. I got a text message about 6:20, 6:30, saying that rumor has it that they have give Edge 20 minutes to talk. To do whatever. He's got some kind of announcement he's gonna make. I was like, okay, what is this gonna? Is this gonna be? I mean, are they gonna announce? They've already announced the match for Extreme Rules, so I mean, what could it be really? And then I look online. And right before the show, I saw where it said Edge's neck is messed up and he's going to retire. I know how it feels to have to step away from the ring because of an injury. Well, even though his injury he had, he suffered in a match, and the injury I have just kind of happened in my life. For those of you who don't know, I have scoliosis in 2 places in my back, and it's the reason why I don't wrestle anymore or entertain. And I eventually had to step away because of that. It got to the point to where the pain, I would wake up after I'd have a match the next day, and the pain would just be, I couldn't even get out of bed for like 2 days. Luckily, toward the end, I just wrestled once a week, but it was still bad enough that, and I still have days where I have to fight to get out of bed, even to go to work. But that's just the way it is. Edge, kudos. I'm glad that you stepped away when you did, because I don't want to see you. I don't want to see anybody wrestle to the point where they're confined to a wheelchair or worse. So that's just kind of how I feel about that. I'm sorry to see you go, but I can't wait to see you be inducted into the Hall of Fame next year, because I know it's going to happen. other than that, Raw was great. I got nothing else except for watch out for my Tough Enough video, which is going to be pretty good. I've already got some things that I want to say. I'm going to watch the show again. I saved it on my DVR. I'm going to watch it one more time, and then I'm going to give you exactly what I think about it. But that's going to be tomorrow. Of course, this is right after Raw. This will go up sometime tonight, Monday night, and tomorrow be on the lookout for the Tough Enough video. I assure you it will be really entertaining. But now, thank you, Adam, for all you've done. Take care of your wife and your family, and maybe you can be the ultimate opportunist at PTA or something. That's deuces, and I'm done. Chaos.